Hi guys, and welcome to my best bang for the buck iPhone video in 2023. This video will be divided in two categories, from the low budget to the high budget, and of course, according to that, I will talk about different phones that you can buy. We'll start off with the only two phones that I can recommend for the low budget, being the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 Pro. These two phones are really good and have extremely good value. The performance is good, the battery life is perfect, and the cameras look like the newest ones if you don't look at the details, let's say. Software updates won't be a problem either, because this phone will be supported for at least another 3 years from my calculations, and after those 3 years you will be able to use your phone for at least another 2 years, which is amazing for the money that it actually costs. To dive a bit deeper into the performance, I would say that this phone is about what you would need. It is able to play all the games at mid to high settings without any hiccups. Not all new Android phones that cost the same amount of money can do that. If you can get these phones for around $350, I would say that they are a really good deal, and they definitely make more sense than just buying a new phone, since you get a really good phone which is comparable to the newest flagships more or less, and nevertheless you actually save money. Now, to switch categories and to go with the flagships, I would totally suggest you go with an iPhone 13 Pro. The iPhone 14, although Apple likes to talk about the new features, it's not actually that much better compared to the iPhone 13 Pro. I mean, the iPhone 13 Pro can even edit videos with LumaFusion or play the latest games at max settings and at 120Hz if the game of course supports it. The iPhone 14 Pro has a dynamic island and an improved camera system from one point of view, but from the other it's not that big of a deal compared to the iPhone 13 Pro. Why am I saying that? Because a lot of users complain that the photos taken with the iPhone 14 Pro are over sharpened and over processed. Why that? Because Apple actually upgraded the cameras to use 48 megapixels and they are not as optimized as the cameras for the iPhone 13 Pro. So I would say, if you know what a raw image is and you really want the best photos, then you might want to consider the iPhone 14 Pro. But if you just like to take pictures and you want those pictures to be actually good, then I would totally suggest you go with the iPhone 13 Pro. I also have that phone right now and I can clearly say that it won't disappoint you. You actually get the 120Hz display on both phones, thus trust me when I say that you won't be able to notice the difference between the two phones. The price doesn't look as appealing as the first category, but if you happen to find this phone for around $850, then I would think that it's a good deal. And actually buying this phone makes more sense than the iPhone 14 Pro, as I said before, just because you don't get as many features, you help the environment, you save money, and you'll be happy with your purchase. Thanks a lot for watching, subscribe, and see you in the next one.